Hi, my name is Samar, but I also go by Sam or First Time Panner, and any of those you want to call me, you can. I don't know if you just heard my stomach growl. It keeps growling really loud, so you might hear that throughout the video. I haven't had lunch yet. But anyway, this will be the introduction for my project that I'm doing all throughout 2024. And this is, as you can see by the title, my project Flesh Them Out, which is a silly little name, I know, but let me explain. So basically all throughout 2023, which I'm filming this in 2023, I'm pre-filming this, which is why I have my December candle out. But basically, all throughout 2023, pretty much, anytime I put in like a stick type product into a project, like one of those ones that you can twist up, I've pretty much been setting the goal to wear away the product until it's flush with the packaging. And I've really liked doing that because it helps me get use on products that I haven't used before, and sometimes it helps me kind of get products that I'm not really liking anymore out of my project pan. If I'm using it like the 5 or 10 times that it takes me to get the product down flush with the packaging, then I can pretty much flush out sorry, that was embarrassing. I can pretty much like just get rid of the products that I don't really like anymore, because by that time I'll know if I'm actually going to use it enough to finish it. And I realized when I was going through all of my makeup products, looking at what I wanted to declutter and pan for the year of 2024, I realized I have a lot of those type of products that either have gone unused or they're so close to being flush with the packaging that I kind of just like, the panner in me just felt like that itch to get them down to that point. So I created a whole project for it, and if anyone wants to do this as well, you totally can. You can join me. I don't even know if I'll have like a hashtag for this or anything, but you totally can do this project too if this sounds interesting to you. But really, this was just something I created for myself to do as a personal project throughout the year, to make sure that I'm getting good use on my products and making sure that if there's anything that I don't want to use up, that I'm getting it out of my collection and decluttering it instead of just letting it sit around unused. I'm assuming it'll take me all year to get through all of the products that I have, and throughout the year, as I add items to my collection, I might add more products to this project if they fit into this category. But for now, let me just show you all of the products that I'm starting with, and I won't update. The intro for this is going to be probably the longest video in the whole series because I'm introducing everything now. But for the updates, I think I'm only going to talk about like the items that I've met my goal on or that I've made like really good progress on, because I have a lot of items and I really don't want to be showing all of these every single month. And as I just said, I will be doing monthly updates for this. I think I've split my products into 3 different categories, even though it's not like that relevant. I split my categories into the 3 categories that I usually do, which is face, eyes, and lips. And I think I'll start with the face category because I have the least amount of products in this one. The first product is I think the oldest product that I have here, and it's my oh, there's a crack in the cap. This is my e.l.f. What is this actually called? Color correcting stick, and I think this is in the this is for dark circles for light skin tones. This product is discontinued anyway, so unfortunately you can't get this anymore. Sorry about that. And this is also old. I got this as a free gift with purchase. So when e.l.f. is giving you a free gift with purchase, either it's a brand new product or it's a really old product that they're trying to get out of their inventory. So I already know this is very old, and I've had it in my collection for 2 years already. And when I first got this, I was using this pretty much every time I did my concealer, but this past year I've kind of like gotten out of the habit of using this. I barely use concealer anyway. I pretty much only use it when I'm filming or if I'm going to like a really fancy event when I want to look extra perfected. But most of the time I don't even use this. So I do want to use this obviously until like, there's still a lot of product in here. But I just want to use it until you can no longer see the product when it's rolled all the way down, so that, you know, of course it's flushed with packaging. And I think by then I'll know if I get used to having this and it's something that I use all the time, then I'll keep it. But if I feel like by the time I get to the end of my goal with this and I still feel like I'm having to force myself to use it, then I'll just declutter it, because even though I won't be hate panning this, it is like an extra step for me that I just don't use that often anymore, and I don't want to be like forcing myself to use products that I don't really need. The next 3 products are all cheek products. The first one is a Fenty matchstick, and this is in the shade Truffle. This is what sorry, this is what I use for my contour. It's a really great shade for me. It's a neutral, which works as my contour because I have very warm undertones. So this is kind of like the only cream contour that I'll ever need. So I only have one, but I do want to pan this because as you can see, I've had this for about maybe a little over a year now, and I still haven't used it enough to get it down flush with the packaging. So I do want to push myself to use it just so I can get more in the habit of using it every day, because this is a cream product. I know it'll expire more quickly than a powder contour, and I really like this product, so I really need to use it. I also paid full price for this, so that would be really a bummer if I let a high-end product that I paid full price for and actually like go to waste. Similar to that, I have my Rare Beauty, what is this? Bronzer stick in Always Sunny. I've actually never used this. As you can see, it's like brand new. I think I swatched it once when I first got it, and then at the time I got this, I was panning a different bronzer stick, so I just let this kind of sit, and I've had this for a very long time now and still haven't used it, so I'm glad it's going in this project. I've heard very good things about this, and I know this is a good shade for me for bronzer, but I don't know if in practice for me it's a product that I want to keep around. So by the time that I've met my goal on this, I'll know if I want to keep it or pass it on to someone else or just declutter it. And then I have my Clinique Chubby Stick blush in, sorry, my stomach keeps growling, in the shade Plumped Up Peony. Actually, the bronzer stick that I was panning instead of the Rare Beauty bronzer stick was also a Clinique Chubby Stick, and it took me about 2 months to get it all the way down to the packaging, so I'm assuming since I already have like a good amount of progress on this, it'll only take me 1, maximum 2 months to meet my goal on this. Next, I have my eye category, and I have a lot more of these than face, and I have way more in lips than anything. So for these next 2 categories, I'm probably just gonna say quickly like the brand and the shade name. I don't think I'm gonna explain every single product. I have one e.l.f. No Budge eyeshadow stick in the shade Ice Cream. This is from the Mint Melt collection. Every single other e.l.f. eyeshadow stick that I have, I've already done this type of goal with them, but this is the only one I have not yet, because for the longest time, I'll give you a swatch. For the longest time, I really didn't know what to do with this because it's so icy, but then I realized I don't have to use this on my lid. I can just use this as an inner corner highlight. I don't know why it took me forever to figure that out. So that's how I'm going to use this, and this is one that I might declutter because I feel like, even though this, I said I wasn't gonna like talk about these and now I'm talking about it. Anyway, even though this looks like it would be a nice inner corner highlight, it is very sparkly as well, and I don't always like a sparkly inner corner highlight, so that's that. I also have this Sephora eyeliner. This is the Sephora Ultimate Gel Eyeliner, waterproof, in the shade 9 Brown Matte. I don't even know if these are still made anymore, but something happened with this. I've never even used this, so I don't know what happened with the tip there, but yeah, I'm gonna try to wear everything their way. I don't know if this is a good eyeliner for a waterline. If it's not, then I don't know how I'm gonna use this, honestly. I have two cream eyeshadow sticks from Bobbi Brown. The first one is a matte in the shade Cinnamon. It's a warm brown, and this is how much I have left. I think I've used this maybe once. And then I have a shimmer in the shade Mulberry, which is a deeper purple, and I've also used this. I know for sure I've used this once, but I think that's it. The last 6 that I have are all from Tarte, and they're actually from like 2 separate holiday packs that I bought this year, 2023, and last year in 2022. And these are the Quick Stick eyeshadow stick and eyeliner duos. So basically on one side you have an eyeshadow stick similar to like the Bobbi Brown ones, and then on the other side you have a little eyeliner pencil. And I don't know why I keep buying these, because like if I didn't use the first ones from the first set that I bought, why did I buy the second set? I'm really something else, aren't I? But here are the 6 shades I have. So I have Rose Luster in the eyeshadow stick and Warm Brown in the eyeliner, Pewter Luster in the eyeshadow stick and Black in the eyeliner, Champagne Luster in the eyeshadow stick and Burgundy in the eyeliner, Amber Luster in the eyeshadow stick and Maroon in the eyeliner, Rose Gold Luster in the eyeshadow stick and Brown in the eyeliner, and then lastly Mauve Luster in the eyeshadow stick and Black in the eyeliner. So then I have 2 black eyeliners, I guess. Those are the eyes. Now on to lips, which is a pretty scary category and why I think this is going to take me the entire year. I have a problem when it comes to lip products. You probably know that by now if you've been watching my channel for a while. Don't judge me. I'm already judging myself. The first one that I'll show you is the only one that I think I'll be able to finish in the first month, and that is my this is discontinued, so it doesn't matter that much, but this is the Bite Power Move Creamy Matte Lip Crayon in the shade Glacé. I've completely panned one of these already, but then I got this one in the duo that came with this in the shade No Nino or Nanino, but that sounds so weird to say. But I already met my goal for that in the other one, so I just have this one left, but there's barely any left. I don't know why I didn't use it up by now already, but I do think I can get or meet my goal on this one by the first update. Some other ones that I think I could potentially meet my goal on by the first update are my lip liners, and that's because these already don't have that much product sticking out from them like on the top, and also if I use these like as an all over lip color, I think I could like get through all of these in one use. But even if I just use these as their intended purpose as a lip liner, I think like maybe 2 or 3 uses would like get me to my goal on these. So potentially I could have all 5 of these done by the first update, but we'll just have to see. And here I have 1 Sephora lip liner, 2 Revlon lip liners, and 2 Rare Beauty lip liners. So the Sephora one that I have is in the shade, it's a Rouge Gel Lip Liner in the shade Mesquite, 16 Mesquite. Here's what that looks like. Then I have 2 of the Revlon Color Stay Longwear lip liners, 1 in the shade Chocolate, which looks like this outer packaging, and 1 in the shade Sienna, which looks like this and is actually pretty much an exact color dupe of one of the Rare Beauty ones that I have, which is why I bought it.
Because a long time ago, I bought this Sephora favorites pack because I was like, pretty much everything in that favorites pack has a dupe. And like I bought a lot of stuff I already had, but I bought that one lip liner because that was the only thing in it that I didn't already own. And I was like, I'm going to do a video on this. I didn't do the video, so now I just have duplicates of a bunch of products. And like I said, I have a problem.
The lip liner that the Rare Beauty lip liner that the Revlon one dupes, by the way, if you're interested, is this is the Kind Words matte lip liner in the shade Fun. I'll just show you now since I'm not gonna make that video. They look exactly the same swatched and like on your lips. I'll show you. So here they are swatched, and the only difference is the Revlon one is slightly darker, but they look the same on your lips, trust me. So if you were looking for a dupe for the Rare Beauty one, the Revlon one is the same thing. The other Rare Beauty lip liner that I have is in the shade Admired. There it is. This was in the holiday set from this year, and I shouldn't have bought that set. I really don't like the lip oil that it came with, and this lip liner looks different than it did in the swatches, so it like doesn't even work as an actual lip liner for me. So this one I definitely will use like just to fill in my entire lip. But yeah, live and learn. I do have another Bite lip crayon, and this one is in a full size, and this is in the shade Red Velvet. And again, I've never used this, so I don't know how much use I'll get on this in the beginning of the year because I'm already panning a red liquid lipstick in a different project. But I don't know, because I feel like if I wait until the holidays in 2024, like the end of the year, this might go bad on me. But also I'm just overwhelmed. These are like not actual problems, but this is what's like going through my mind at all times. Anyway, moving on, I have this really old e.l.f. lip crayon in the shade Scarlet Night. You cannot get this anymore because it's so old. Here's what it looks like. I had two of these, and then I gave one to my grandma like 2 years ago because I was like, these are getting old, someone needs to use them. And that was 2 years ago, and I still haven't used this. So I'm gonna use this until I meet my goal, and then I'll decide if it's still like worth keeping in my collection or if I just want to get rid of it and haven't been using it for a reason. I have this Milani, what is this called? Ludicrous matte lip crayon in the shade 150 Lovesick. When I bought this, I bought it online, and the swatches looked like, I swear, the swatches looked like this was brown, but it's not. It's like, well, you can see there, it basically looks like a deep terracotta with like slightly berry tones. Basically, it's a shade of red, not brown, so that was a little bit disappointing. I honestly don't know how much use I'll get on this one because I have one that pretty much looks exactly like this in my Maybelline. I actually have some here, my Maybelline Superstay ink crayons, and I love the formula of these, and it's pretty much the same color as this. So if this doesn't perform as well as the Maybelline one, I think I'll just get rid of this, but I have to actually use it to see because I think I only used this like once and I cannot remember what it was like. Since I mentioned the Maybelline crayons, I'll just talk about these now. So as I said, these are the Superstay ink crayons, and if you can hear my stomach growling, I'm so sorry. This is the shade Stop at Nothing, which is kind of like a nude brown for me. I actually don't know if this will be too light for my lips. And then I have a slightly darker brown called On the Grind. This might be like a little bit mauve leaning. I have a true red in the shade Make Moves, so another red, yay. And then I have this really dark brown called Drive the Future. I haven't used any of those. and I've had those for like a year now. Actually, I've had those for over a year because I bought these when I was still living in my last apartment, so it's been over a year. Next, I have these chubby stick type products, and these are the Revlon Kiss Balms. Oh, and they have SPF in them. That's good to know. Anyway, I actually have 3 of these, but one of them I already met that goal in a different project. So I just have 2 left in the shade Berry Burst, which is a purplish one. And then I have the shade Fresh Strawberry that looks like this, a very bright pink. I bought these because this was at the time that I was looking for a dupe for my Clinique Chubby Stick in the shade Super Strawberry. I thought it was being discontinued. I don't know why, but it is not being discontinued, at least not at the moment. And also these do not have the same texture at all as those. So even though like I can still use these are like not the thing that I would be reaching for if I had to choose between the two. So I need to push myself to use these. We'll see if they're worth keeping by the time I hit my goal. Speaking of Clinique Chubby Sticks, I have these 3. I have the shade Graped Up, which is one that I've already had before, and it was like a mini, but I used up the whole thing and really liked it. I don't think I'll have a problem with using that one at all. I also have the shade Mega Melon, another mini that I used up previously, which is kind of orange, like peachy. And then I have Bountiful Blush. I don't think I've ever had this one before. It looks like a color I would like, so I bought it, I guess. Sorry, I got a call. Let me quickly finish up. I just have a few more products to talk about. One that's similar to, I think this could be similar to the shade Graped Up, is my Neutrogena Moisture Smooth Color Stick in the shade Rich Raisin. And I don't feel like taking the plastic wrapping off of this right now, but that's what this looks like. I just shouldn't have bought that. I think that was like an impulse buy, and clearly it was not worth it. And last, don't laugh at me. Don't laugh. This is from the Wet n Wild Scooby-Doo collection. Yes, I did buy like 5 things from that collection because I absolutely love Scooby-Doo. No one can tell me anything about it. But these are the lip balm stains, and I have both shades. I have Pupcakes, which is more of a berry color. And then this is called Woofles, which is brown. So I am very happy with this purchase, and I've actually already used both of these just to try them out, and I like them. They don't leave that much of a stain, but I usually don't like a stain anyway, so yeah, I'm excited to use these, and I love Scooby-Doo. And that's it for the introduction for this project. Like I said, I know I'll have at least one goal met by next time, which is I'm gonna make an effort to I'm gonna put this in my vanity, or like my little organizer that's in my bathroom, so that I make sure I use this, because the only reason that I wouldn't use this is that I would just forget to use it. So no, I'm going to have my goal met on this, and then I'll try to meet my goal on those lip liners. Again, as long as I remember to use them, I will meet my goal. But other than that, I don't know if I'll be able to meet my goal on anything. Possibly this Clinique Chubby Stick, just because there's almost none left, but also blush usually takes longer than you think it will. So that's it. Let me know if you're thinking of doing this project. Again, I'm not doing this to be like a collab project at all, but if you want to, you can. I think this is a great way to get use on your products that might just be sitting around, and it's an easy way to hit goals. You don't have to use up the whole thing, but you can still hit a goal, which is very satisfying. As a project planner, you know how I feel. But that's it. Thank you for watching. Happy New Year, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.